about 8 a.m. Public Land, Missouri. I haven't heard a gobble yet. There's only one other truck parked in the driveway. So I went on the other side of the road from him, so I'm hoping we don't mess with the same turkeys if we do find any. I've seen turkeys around here deer hunting in the fall, but I haven't had time to scout this particular area. But I ran by here this morning, and there was only one truck, so I thought, well, it's a good time to hunt it. It's opening day, so might as well check it out. I still got plenty of time. Spooked a 4 or 5 whitetail. Must have been bedded up in here, right along that ridge, protected from the wind. Must have walked right about behind him. More deer. This place is loaded with deer. Noted. Really hope this is what I think it is. And I'm not getting a turkey. Oh man. Nope. That sure got me. That edge right there sticking out. That was the only thing sticking out. That really got me. It got me excited. So I'm gonna head to another farm. It's still pretty early. It's still 9:30, so I haven't seen or heard anything. I haven't heard a gobble. You know, I sat in one stand. I set my decoy up and I called for about probably 45 minutes and just never heard anything. Nothing came in. I could have sat there longer, but I just couldn't hear a gobble or anything, and it just kind of, I don't know. I just felt like something pulling me at other properties, so I'm gonna go check them out. And you know, even looking in the sand and stuff, you know, I seen lots of deer tracks, seen lots of deer, but I just didn't see any like turkey tracks or anything, or even like feathers, you know, hanging out in the woods or anything. So I don't know. I'm sure they're here, but I'm just not looking in the right spots. The other hunter has already left, so he either got one or he just gave up. But I didn't hear a shotgun or anything. But it's super windy today, so he could have very well, you know, got one early and left. But who knows? This wind is just atrocious. It's almost impossible to hear any gobbles unless they're like right on you. And you know, I don't know, I don't want to call too loud, but you have to call loud enough that you can break through kind of like the wind and the tree noises. So this is the most out of spot place that I could possibly think of that I know of. And it's still windy down here, but it's at least blocked on it's, you know, on the wayward side of the wind, so it's blocked from the most part from the heavy winds for the heavy gust. So it's the only place I've been able to set my decoy that hasn't just like toppled over and blown away, and it's still kind of swinging all over the place, and it's already fell down, but at this point it's just, at least I got that fan out so they can see that from a distance. But man, it is just so windy. I mean, you can probably hear it in the background. We're out of the way and we're down low in the bottoms, but it's the trees and stuff, you know, above us are just whipping around all over the place. Everything's super noisy. It's so hard to hear, you know, any bird sounds or anything. Just not ideal turkey conditions. I can be patient all day, but you know, if I don't hear anything gobbling, it makes it really hard to want to sit out here when I've got a ton of stuff going on. My honey-do list just keeps getting bigger and bigger by the day, especially with spring on, and she's planting all kinds of flowers and stuff, and she's wanting me to landscape, and then my son's sick today too, to top it all off, so like I feel kind of guilty for even being here, but you know, waited all year for this, so she's not gonna tell me no. But I wish it was just better conditions, but you can't really help the weather. It's been 80 degrees and calm all week before this, and then opening morning drops down to 35, 40 in the morning, and gust of 40-mile-per-hour winds. That's how it goes sometimes. Found a little patch of violets here. They're kind of popping up all over the place. I'm just gonna pick a few of these for the salad. I don't need a whole bunch. They just kind of add a little bit of pop or whatever to the salad. A little bit of flavor, a little bit of nutrition. Pretty cool looking. And creep along this ridge. So they are out. So unfortunately that's not my property. Man, look at this. It's been a busy, busy beaver. Really, really cool. Pheasant back. Dryad saddle. Still pretty good. Just a little bit tougher than I like for eating. Well, I wasn't fast enough to get the camera on, but I come walking around this ridge, skirting the trees, and honestly I'm looking for mushrooms, and I look up and there's a Jake standing there looking at me, and he runs off and flies up over the thing. So that's 2 turkeys wandering around in this wind. They are here, they are out, they're moving, they're eating. I just can't call them in. That's frustrating. I wish I at least would have got it on film. You know, I'm not gonna shoot a Jake, me personally, but it would have been nice to get it on film. But dang, that's how it goes, you know. Oh man, that's frustrating. Oh man, that's frustrating. All right. I'm just gonna walk around. I got like an hour left before we can't hunt anymore here in Missouri. So I'm gonna just look for mushrooms on my way out and just think about what I found out today, and then try to get set up tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be absolutely perfect. It's gonna be nice and warm. The wind's not gonna be blowing. It's gonna be a good day tomorrow. I'm gonna just hope it goes better than today.